Hey y'all, it's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. Alright guys, so welcome back. If you are new here, I am a licensed mental health and addictions therapist based out of North Carolina. And I specialize in financial therapy, which is all about helping you heal and understand your relationship with money. All right, guys. On this channel, though, I share my own personal finance journey towards building wealth, saving, investing, paying off debt, all that good stuff. I'm not a financial expert or financial advisor. Now, every now and then, or every other week, probably, it's probably more accurate, I spend the week sharing my opinion on various topics or various issues or challenges going on in the world related to finance. And so when I come across an article or some data or research related to finances, I have to share. So I found this article recently, which is very intriguing, and I was like, I have to share this. Now, first of all, before we even start this video, if you are a person who believe that people shouldn't be millionaires, which is essentially having a net worth of $1 million or more, then this probably is not a video for you. Like, I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't even want you to waste your time. If you are a person who, like me, believes that the more wealth you have, if you're already a good person, if you like to give, you like to help people, if you like to serve, and you believe that the more money you have or wealth, then the more you can serve, right? Like, it just increases your opportunities and your ability to serve because you have more resources to do so. Then this is a good video for you. So let's get into it. So I found this article by The Heyyy. I'm actually reading it here. The Heyyy, they published a article on the 7th of July, and the title is more than 440,000 people became millionaires in the U.S. last year. And when I saw that article, I was like, you say what now? Like, what? Here's the thing. Growing up, I don't know about y'all, but for me, growing up, this idea of being a millionaire just seemed so far-fetched. Or not far-fetched, but so out of reach, right? It felt like this thing that only certain people could accomplish. And technically, there's a certain mindset you have to have, which we've been talking about all this time, right, on my channel, in order to actually accumulate $1 million net worth, right? There's certain things, certain habits, certain mindsets, but also like strategies, consistency, being disciplined, budgeting, all those different things you need to know about and actually apply in order to actually reach $1 million net worth. So technically, if you don't know those things, like if you are financially illiterate, then yeah, like it would be almost impossible to accomplish this. But it is possible, and every day there's more and more financial influencers and experts popping up. So, honestly, there's no excuse. And there's Google, and there's ChatGPT, there's Claude, whatever. Like, there's no excuse at this point, okay? Now, let's talk about this, okay? So, the most interesting thing in this video, or this article, was that it broke it down to like 1,200 new millionaires every single day last year. That blows my mind. Yes, I know that I don't know how many people in the U.S. I lost the number, but there's a lot, okay? So 1,200 is not that huge of a number, but if you think about that, every day, 1,200 new millionaires. So my thing is, if that's the case, then you and I could become one of those. Like, I'm just saying. That's all I'm thinking. All right, let's talk about this, okay? Let's get into this. I wanted to just break this down to like 5 different points that I want to share in this video. So one is that becoming a millionaire is more common than we think, right? I think most people think, when you think millionaire, we kind of think this celebrities, athletes, or like a major CEO of a corporation. But that's not true. Millionaire can be your person next door. Like, there's literally books on that, like Millionaire Next Door, literally, right? A business owner, a professional, a long-term investor, right? either in the stock market or like a business, right? Or just people who consistently save and invest over time. Your average person who has a 401k through their job, or a pension, the olden days, they don't exist no more, not really. Or just your average person who is just like buying stocks, and just trading and stuff. Like, it can happen to anybody. So it's not like off limits to anybody, and it's not this one set group of people. So I need us to understand that being a millionaire and becoming a millionaire is more common than we think. Okay. Now, the second thing is that we need to understand the difference between net income, or net worth, versus income. So one thing that used to really get on my nerves is people be like, oh, this person, they won $1 million. They're a millionaire now. No, that's not true, because you need to also know how much debt that person has. You know what I'm saying? So if they have $1 million, they won $1 million somewhere, after taxes is going to be what, $750 or something. And if they have $800,000 worth of debt, they're not a millionaire. So you have to understand the numbers. So and also, like, just because a person has a high income, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever, people tend to think that, oh, they're millionaires. No, they're not. Like, it not automatically. If they don't manage their money well and they don't invest it and grow it to $1 million minus the debts, then they're not a millionaire. So we need to really understand the definition of a millionaire. And when you understand that, you also understand how possible and possible that it is to become a millionaire. Okay. Number 3 is that consistency beats perfection. So most people think that if you're a millionaire, then people just like got really lucky. They found the perfect business. They inherited some money or something like that. That's not true. Most people become millionaires. Actually, like Dave Ramsey did, and if you don't like him, that's on you. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Anyway, his team, I guess, essentially, they did this study years ago. And then so they found that like engineers, teachers, a couple more people or industries or professions tend to become millionaires more than others, because there's this consistency. Like, they get the monthly payouts, and they are contributing to their investment account, or like they have the teaching fund or whatever. Like, they're just more consistent. So investing regularly is like a almost cheat code to becoming a millionaire. Allowing compound interest to work, compound growth, being patient, not rushing it, not saying, oh, I got to be a millionaire by 30, or I need to be a millionaire by whatever, right? Like, even myself, like, I'm very guilty of that, and I have to like really work on that mindset of like not having this number, this age attached to millionaire status. Allow it to grow. It's going to happen. Like, that's my whole thing about the 100K mark from investing. It's like, I know that once I hit 100K and I let that sit, the fact that I'm still in my 30s and I hit 100K, I'm pretty much almost guaranteed to hit $1 million in my investment account if I just let that sit. So I can either like focus on, oh, well, let's try to be a millionaire by 40, or I could just be like, let me hit 100K, let it sit for 30 years, and then I already know for sure that's going to happen. It's all about how you look at it, right? And also, ultimately, it's about avoiding lifestyle inflation. You need to use that extra money, whatever that looks like for you, to invest, to grow, so that you can actually have the opportunity to become a millionaire or more, right? Number 4 is that our mindset matters. Now, y'all know I always talk about mindset. I'm a therapist. I talk about emotions, feelings, behaviors, how they all connect, all that, specifically around money. We have to stop comparing ourselves to others. At the end of the day, like I told y'all, when I see people who make content, they're married or they have like a dual income, that's not my market, because I don't know what that looks like. It's just been me, and I've been raising 2 kids for 18 years. I have 18 and 19-year-olds. So I can't really resonate with that. Like, I understand and I'm grateful and proud, but I can't resonate with that. So I would never compare myself to a couple on a financial journey, because y'all more than likely might go faster than me, because it's 2 incomes. Well, I mean, I have more income, so you know what I mean, right? Like, it's different. You have to get rid of the scarcity mindset. Like, you have to be willing to take some risks, put your money in the market, let it grow, and not be like, oh, the market down today, oh, I got to pull this out. Like, you can't think like that. If you want to be a millionaire, you got to get rid of that real quick, right? Delayed gratification. Oh my gosh, y'all. If I wanted to right now, I can go get me a new car. I could move into a bigger house. Like, I can move out of the country. There's so many things I could do if I wanted to. So when I tell you I have to personally practice delayed gratification, it's not even funny, because I have already accomplished all of my major goals in life. That is something I struggle with behind the scenes, is knowing that I've already done all the things. So right now, I'm technically supposed to be like living my life, but it's like financially I haven't hit certain benchmarks, so I need to still delay some things right now. Like I said, y'all know I'm on this like 24-month goal, and after that, yeah, it's up. Y'all won't see me too much. Y'all will, but you know what I'm saying. But when I tell you delayed gratification, because at any moment I could be like, you know what, I'm done. I'm about to go. It's time. But I know what I want to accomplish. I know what I want for myself, right? And then ultimately, the long-term decision-making mindset. Like, you have to know that the things that you're doing right now need to be focused on long-term growth, not short-term, right? Like, you can't think about the short-term, even though that matters, but you got to think long-term, okay? And last but not least, focus on your own journey, right? Like, we don't want to compare ourselves to all these millionaires, whatever, but we can learn a lot. And I think ultimately this article told me, and it reminded me, that it's possible that 1,200 new millionaires were created last year every day, every single day. I am going to be in that number. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, if you agree with that, if you want to be in part of that, I don't know. But I know for me, I know what God has put on my heart to do financially for people and help in the world with those type of resources and that amount of resources. I know what I'm called to do. So that is part of my purpose in life, is to serve and through financial means, right? And so that just lets me know that it's possible, though, right? Like, there's 1,200 new millionaires, or last year, 1,200 new millionaires were created every day, right? And so it is possible. It is possible. It doesn't matter what skin color you are, your background. It doesn't matter. They didn't say, oh, only white people were out of that 1,200, or only people that grew up in New York or California. No, there's no limitation. Yes, there are systems in place. We all know this. But at the end of the day, money is green. Like John Hope Bryant said, money green, baby. It's only one color, okay? And that's just how I look at it. So there's that. And y'all know I love me some Oprah. So y'all think about her however you want to. I love me some Oprah, and she has definitely proven that really there's no limit. Like, you can allow limitations in life to stop you, or you can blast past those. And God has already allowed me to see within myself how I don't let things that are meant to hold me back. I was a teen mom, a high school dropout. I had a childhood illness, I almost died. I was a domestic violence survivor, witnessed domestic violence as a kid. Like, I could use any of that stuff as an excuse, like legitimate reason and excuse, but I don't. So I know I'm meant for more. I know, because I am a warrior. I'm a survivor. I'm an overcomer. And I'm a millionaire in the making, baby. Period. Okay? Stay on this journey with me, because I want you to be part of it. I want you to hear about it when it happens. Y'all, it's happening. Okay? Anyway, y'all, I hope you like this video. If you do, like, comment, subscribe, hype the video, share it. If you know somebody who needs this motivation, who needs to be disciplined, who needs some accountability, have them lock in with me, because you know I'm going to get it, period. All right, y'all. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right.